Behind every successful mob hit, there's a Godfather. For the Soprano family, it's creator and executive producer David Chase.
I've loved gangster movies since I was a little kid. And Public Enemy, I guess, was the first one I saw, $1 million movie.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
And I've always wanted to do something like this.
Although there's a lot of gangster shows. There's Prince's Honor and there's Goodfellas and all. I don't think they go into the family as much. And I think it's a good contrast.
Because you're watching a world in which is sort of self-contained, has its own system of justice.
Same way maybe Popeye and Frankenstein are interesting, you know. There's comedy.
Uncle Junior's my father's brother.
That's the one.
Good guy, just getting old. Cranky. Used to take me to Yankee games when I was a kid. I loved my uncle. At the same time, when I was young, he told my girl cousins I would never be a varsity athlete, and frankly, that was a tremendous blow to my self-esteem.
There's action. There's life and death.
Sort of like capitalism. It's a parody of capitalism, or it's an offshoot of capitalism or something like that. But the stakes are really high, and when people make a mistake, they pay for it.
1, 2, 3.
I guess it all started with Tony, really, not so much the family so much. It started with Tony Soprano and his mother, and the problems that he was having with his mother.
You know, I really don't need that right now, Ma.
Oh, aren't we being sensitive?
And him going to therapy, and the family just sort of came from there.
The writing was so bizarre, and just such good writing. I mean, you'd be laughing.
You never mentioned any of your associates by name. All except for that one fellow, Booty?
Pussy, Pussy!
Pussy Booty. I don't know his last name.
And then 5 minutes later, there's a violent scene.
Shut up! Shut up! Get in that fucking car! Get in there! Go, you motherfucking...
Very much like real life. It was very... You never knew what to expect.
It's hard to say it's a dramatic series, and it's hard to say it's a comedy. I don't quite know what it is, really. It's different in that it's a lot harder to categorize, I think.
Times are wasted.
David has a very different personality.
I think he probably has spoiled me for the rest of whatever, if this turns into another career, who knows. But if it does, I think he's spoiled me for life.
He's not like your normal, regular person. David is off the wall, and he's charming, and...
He can take a lot of things from real life, you know, which you would never think would work, but he makes them work. So I think that's where it comes from, that he grew up there, he knew a lot of these people. It's just from what he saw as a child.
I just trust his words and his concept, and he's wonderful to work with.
Personally, I think he's a pain in the ass, and that's for you, David. He's a perfectionist. He's very specific. Actors love people who are specific, or at least this actor does.
It's really been fun. I mean, I've done the executive producer job before, and I've had more fun with this.
Here we go. Here comes the Prozac.
It's just sort of blown out the way The Simpsons is in a different way. Simpsons is on the edge of something, and this is also on the edge of something else. It's not a typical view of the American family.
Hey, Jay, go shoes out the door.
I'm eating.
Yeah, but you won't have any teeth left to eat with if you don't get up off your ass and go see who's at the door.
It's a view of the American family, I guess, that a lot of people would say, oh, that's horrible. What are those people doing to each other?
they're a family of gangsters. They're underworld people. They live in New Jersey.
And David Chase has created a family we can't resist.
Cheers.
You hope that it's going to deliver on two counts. One, it's going to deliver as a gangster show, and two, it's going to deliver as a family drama comedy. And there hasn't been a gangster having mother problems that I remember in movies, although, to go back to The Public Enemy, his whole life was all about his mother, now that I think about it. Everything he did was ma, ma, ma. And
Oh, listen to him, he knows everything.